Hello everyone. After the big win in the Champions League, the first win away from home since 2003 and that win against Bayer Leverkusen, and only the third away win for Newcastle in the group stages of the Champions League. Back to the Premier League. Newcastle is having their worst start to a season since 21-22 when still Steve Bruce was in charge. Currently 6 points out of 6 games. Back then it was 3 points out of 6 games. But at home to Nottingham Forest, actually the situation is a bit better. Newcastle has won 8 out of the last 9 games at St James's Park, with that game in December 23 when Chris Wood scored a hat-trick being the only defeat. Actually, this is the only defeat for Newcastle against Nottingham in the Premier League in their last 7 games, both home and away from home, with Newcastle winning the other 6. Now, when it comes to players, Nick Wouttemade scored in his first 2 games at St James's Park. Now, the only 2 players to have scored in their 3 first Premier League games at St James's Park are Alan Shearer and Les Ferdinand. What a company for Nick if he is able to score on Sunday. Now, when it comes to Nottingham Forest, their manager Ange Postecoglou has started with no win in his first 3 games in the Premier League and no win in his first 6. Actually, the worst start to a new Nottingham Forest manager since the 60s. Postecoglou actually won his first game in charge of Tottenham against Newcastle back in 2023, but he lost the other 3 games with a goal difference of 2-8, so some heavy defeats at St James's Park, including a 4-0 in 2024. So let's see what happens on Sunday. Away the lads.